Is there any way I could convince you to play Sekiro?
Oh, I have it. I own the
Uh huh.
game. I just haven't played it yet. I
Just
My backlog is let me see here. In Steam, I own 384 games on Steam. Physical games that I have, I probably beat maybe like 50 of the series, so I'm about 330 on Steam. Then physical games that I have sitting on on like four shelves behind me. I'm something of a collector,
uh huh.
by the way. That's probably worth noting. And we're gonna definitely make something about how collecting video games has influenced how I view video games. I probably have another 300 to 400 games on those shelves. So my backlog's only like 700 games. So I'm doing okay. You could say I'm basically caught up.
So, oh man, my backlog. I don't even remember what games I have. I know I got Guacamelee. I finished the first Guacamelee. I started Guacamelee 2. Still haven't finished it. Amazing game,
Oh,
by the way,
so
Guacamelee.
you're in that. So you're in that same boat as I am, where you go to the GameStop. You're like, oh, this looks like fun. Wait, do I own this?
Yep. Yeah, but I'll have it. And I'm like, I still don't feel like playing it.
Exactly. I There's a lot of games that I really do feel there's a lot of games that I really do feel like I just never really got to I just haven't experienced yet. And like that's another one of my, my dirty confessions as a gamer is I have so many, there are so many classics and so many formative games that I have yet to experience. I have never played through to the end of a Zelda game ever. Not Ocarina, not Majora's, not even Breath of the Wild. I have played tidbits of a lot of Zelda games, never finished one. I have never beaten any Sonic games. One of the most well known, not necessarily greatest, but mascots in gaming. Recently, I've had this epiphany, and I feel like it's something I want to talk about someday. Is I feel like I'm supposed to like Sonic because of, like I described earlier, a lot of my things I enjoy in games. I like over the top. I love things that are like almost like corny and like pretty, cringe. I love cringe. I think cringe is hilarious, and I think there are some things that's like just enjoy it, just have fun with it. I love things that don't take themselves seriously. That is my favorite thing, in especially as far as games are concerned. So there's a part of me that's like, I feel like I'm supposed to be a Sonic fan, but I've never played any of the games, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I haven't finished any Zelda games, any Sonic games. I played them, but it never really pulled me in enough to finish them.
Yeah, and for me, it's not even necessarily like, oh, it never pulled me in enough to finish them. It's just kind of a time thing where I'm like, oh, yeah, I should totally play this someday eventually.
Yeah,
Or you can go start your 19th playthrough of Skyrim. Let's go!
it's amazing how some games just kind of you play them and you just kind of okay, well I'm gonna take a break, then never come back, and then you got other games where you'll play them and you're like, okay, I cannot stop playing this game until I'm done with it, until I've gotten
Mhm,
100%. It's amazing at just how random games will just do that to you.
mhm.
Um, and
It's all or nothing. It is absolutely all or nothing with a lot of games where you're like, yeah, I'm on my 19th playthrough of this. Oh, have you ever played this other game that's just as good and very well critically acclaimed? I have it in my library. I'll get to it eventually,
yeah, it's like
probably.
yeah, I have Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and I can't even tell you what point I am in the game, and I like to get the strategy guide and just kind of follow the strategy guide. I think I might have a lot more fun with it if I just have the guide.
Yeah, I'm looking through my library now. So let's see. I never got to be any other Elder Scrolls except for Skyrim. I played a little bit of Oblivion and a little bit of Morrowind, but never really got through anything on them. Um, I have never played through any of the Borderlands games. That's fun. Um, I never beat BioShock 1 or 2. I did beat Infinite.
Hmm.
And even then, like, all of talking about this, like, it's like, oh gosh, you know, we haven't played through all these games. It's not nearly as bad as it sounds, because a lot of like stats on things like Steam and you know, and like PlayStation trophies show that people, I think that's, like, there's an average of like 22%. I do not quote me on that. You know, 86% of statistics are made up on the spot. I'll let you decide if that was made up on the spot. Um, but I'm pretty sure it was like a 22% or something people finish the games that they buy.